It's time to make carne guisada, and I've got all the ingredients posted here for you with step-by-step instructions. Let's get started. We're going to sear our meat with a little bit of oil. You don't want to overcook it because it'll continue cooking throughout the process. So just get it nice and brown, and then here in a few minutes we're going to add our garlic, our onions, and our seasonings. Don't mind me in the background. I usually sing or hum throughout the time that I'm cooking. I just do it automatically. I don't even realize I do it. But now that I'm recording, wow, I do it a lot. Just have fun cooking. When I add the onions, I like to chop them up with my wooden spoon. I love cooking with wooden spoons, by the way. So I like to just chop it up and incorporate it into the meat. Let it cook for a few minutes, and then I'll create a hole in the middle where I will add my garlic and repeat the same process. The annoying banging of the spoon. Oh my gosh. Why do I continue to do that? Please ignore that. I now add the beef bouillon to hot water so that it could dissolve. Set it aside, and I will add that to my dish where it will simmer for a few minutes before I add the rest of my seasonings to this. Now keep in mind, everyone has their own way of doing this. This is just what worked for me. Alright, so now I'm adding comino. It shows a half a teaspoon, but I usually do 2. It's just up to you on what you like for taste. Then I am adding salt, which is a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. This is also up to you on salt intake. And you will incorporate that into meal. For some reason, I don't see my pepper, but I did also add pepper. And I love pepper, so I did a tablespoon of pepper. Here's where I added tomatoes. I usually use crushed tomatoes, didn't have any in my pantry, so I'm using diced. So with diced tomatoes, you do have to kind of break them up into the carne guisada. This is an option. You do not have to use tomatoes. I've made them without. Tastes good either way. It's just up to you. Then once that gets breaking up, I will add my smoked paprika. I love adding this to my carne guisada. Let that all simmer together, And now the cooking begins. It's now time to add water to your carne guisada. I usually add about 3 or 4 cups. My family really enjoys the gravy part of the carne guisada, so I like to make more. Let it boil for a little bit where you're going to now start to skim off the excess fat. Don't want any of that, so make sure you get that removed throughout the boiling process. Now I will make my gravy. I do it differently. Everyone has their own way. This just works for me. So I use water in a bowl and I mix my flour to create that thickness along with salt and pepper. And then I add that to my carne guisada. Now, once I poured it in, I realized that my whisk fell into the pot. So, yay, blooper for me. Just go ahead and mix that up. You'll start to see it thicken really nicely. If it looks like it's too thick, you can start adding a little bit more water to it. But this looks like a perfect consistency. And you just want to mix it really nicely. Put a lid on it. And while it's cooking, you want to make sure that you open it up and kind of mix it throughout. You don't want it to stick to the bottom of your pan. Just kind of mix it throughout the cooking process and let that cook for about 30 minutes. I went back and stirred it occasionally, and then I let it cook for another 30 minutes on a lower heat. At this time, you want to go ahead and check for seasoning. You can add more salt and pepper if you'd like, but we are all done. Thank you so much for watching Nana's Kitchen. Please don't forget to click subscribe and come back and see me again. Bye-bye.